Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to make an Bhindi or okra masala. I don't have all the different ingredients to truly make it like Indian style, but I'm gonna try my best, and I'll be right back. I'll lay everything out and show you what you need. And this is my first time making it, so wish me luck. I'm sure it'll be good. Okay everyone, I am back. So I got all the ingredients out. Now, you do not have to use all the ingredients that I have laid out. These are just the spices that I have available and that I'm going to use in this okra masala dish, okay? So if you have, if you just have maybe coriander or garam masala, some black pepper, some ginger, and some garlics, or some chili, powder, you can use that. That's fine. But I have all of these spices already in my cabinet, so I'm using what I have. So I have curry powder, paprika, cayenne pepper. I'm using a little bit of turmeric, of course, garam masala, chili powder, ginger powder. Now you're supposed to use fresh ginger garlic paste, but I don't have that. So I got ginger powder. I'm gonna put a little bit of oregano, coriander powder, shawarma. This stuff is good. It's kind of like, I don't know what all the spices in it, but it kind of smells cinnamony and like an allspice. But if you have it, you're supposed to season it with meat. But I use it. It gives it so much flavor. All right, here's my garlic powder, black pepper, and I'm gonna add a little bit of this vegetable bouillon powder that I got from the Dollar Tree, just a little. Also, oh, I already said my curry powder. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of lime. You need an onion, and of course, your bag of okra. And I got this bag of okra from the Dollar Tree. I actually have 2 bags. So let's get started. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. I hope y'all can see good. Let me get my pan. And oh, you know what? I do have some garlic. I'm gonna use the minced garlic instead. This is from the Dollar Tree. Okay, hold on. Let me turn on the light and we're gonna get started with this okra. Okay, y'all, I wanna start with, let me clean my stove first. I wanna start off with making my rice, because I'm actually gonna put it in the oven because I want to make a lot of rice. So I'm gonna show you how I season my rice. And this is the kind of rice I'm gonna use for this recipe. I might be all over the place here, but I just got off of work, guys, so just bear with me. me here. Stove is looking crazy. All right. What do I always tell you guys? Always start off with a clean kitchen. Always make sure that your hands is clean before you cook, because you do not want to get people sick, right? You don't want them to eat food that you cooked and get sick off of it. That is embarrassing. All right, so sorry for the noise, guys. Okay, let me start off with my rice. So I'm gonna chop up some onions here because I'm gonna put the onions in my rice. You're also gonna need onions for this dish. So you might need about, I love onions, so I say maybe 3 onions, 3 medium-sized onions. If you're that type of person that like to eat a lot of onions in your dish. Y'all, my favorite food is Indian dishes, like Indian different recipes, and it's so flavorful and it's so good. In my afterlife, I had to have came from over in India, South India to be exact. I just love their cuisines. Alright, so this is enough onion. Alright, y'all want y'all basmati rice? This is from Walmart. just pour it in the pan. I'll say about 3 cups of rice. Y'all, I don't measure anything. I just cook the food how I know it's gonna turn out. I know that's like crazy, but like I don't measure nothing out. I just know how it's gonna cook, and like I put enough water in accordingly. I guess because I've been doing this for a while, and I'm making a lot of rice because I'm gonna make a stir fry tomorrow, so I want enough. So I don't know, this is probably about 6 cups of rice in here. So and I'm baking this rice because I don't feel like, I got a small rice cooker, and I don't feel like cooking 3 small batches of rice. I'm just gonna bake this rice. I've got my oven set to 375. So I don't want a whole lot of water, but I want enough water to cook the rice. Just a little bit more in there. So I don't know, how many cups was that? 3? About 3? 4 cups? Maybe less. I wasn't counting. Let me open up this veggie bouillon. So I'm gonna put this in here. And that's probably about 3 tablespoons. Stir that up. A little bit more rice. All right, so let me, am I gonna be able to get in here? Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. All right. I got this, what is it? I got this other bouillon, chicken bouillon that I'm putting in here. I forget the brand. It's Knorr's. Yeah, it's Knorr's chicken bouillon. I like this in my rice as well. All right. Now, I'm gonna cover my pan. with some aluminum foil. And I'm gonna put this in the oven. I'm gonna let my rice bake in the oven. You can do this stove top.
Guys, it took
I don't want no mushy rice.
An hour
so
and 10 minutes to bake the rice in the oven. I know I said about 45 minutes, but truly it took about an hour and 10 minutes because it was a whole pan full of rice.
30 minutes or more, maybe even 45. Y'all, again, I just go off of memory of stuff when I'm cooking, and I don't measure nothing out or anything like that. So, all right, let's get started with our okra masala. Put this rice back. It's always important to clean up as you cook, because if you don't, then you're gonna have a huge mess at the end. And I'm not trying to clean up all this mess. After I get done cooking, I'm ready to sit down and eat. So let me just put this stuff away here. So get my oven started. I mean my stovetop started. I hope y'all can see. You're gonna need you some veggie oil. So I got my vegetable oil. I think this is from Aldi's. I'm chopping my onions, y'all. Okay. Chopping my onions. When you cooking, especially when you have kids, you always want to put the handle on the inside of the stove where you're cooking. You never want to have it on the outside like this. Anybody walk by, boom. You cooking with grease, you're going to have grease all over you. Not a good thing. You don't want that. I've been burnt by some grease. It is not fun. You guys, I just left to get some more onions. Now, if you wanted to, you could add some potatoes, but I'm not doing that. And I will rinse my onions off with cold water so that the fumes from like the onions or whatever, it'll stop you from frying if you run it under cold water. All right, so I got my oil. You need a good amount of oil in your pan. Probably got just a little bit too much. I got way, a little bit too much here. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. All right, you can go ahead and throw your onions in. So I'm just breaking up my onions right now.
Okay guys, I just wanted to note and let you know that when you're cooking certain Asian cuisines, and I could be wrong, but when you're sauteing like your vegetables and stuff like that, you can use, you want like a lot of oil, not a whole lot, but like how enough, like I would say a half a cup of oil, because when you start adding the seasonings, when you start adding more of your vegetables, or let's say for instance if you put rice in a pan, like all the oil it's gonna cook off, if that makes sense. So you know how sometimes when you get certain Asian dishes, whether it's Indian or Chinese or whatever, you be like, oh, this is greasy, this got a lot of grease in it. Like, that's just like how the dish is cooked and prepared with like all that oil. So you can use less or you can use more, but as you can tell, I had just enough oil. After I poured a little bit too much in the beginning, but I had just enough oil to cook the seasoning down, to saute the onions down, to cook the okra down here. You'll see here shortly. And the dish was not greasy at all because I used just enough. So I hope I'm making sense.
Now you don't want your onions
trust
to burn.
me, it makes the dish really good. Just trust me on
saute
this.
I'm gonna start adding my seasonings. So I'm gonna go in with my curry powder. Okay. Got my curry powder in here. I'm gonna put my coriander powder. I got my paprika. My shawarma seasoning. Okay. So I got my shawarma. Let me turn this down a little bit. Because again, you don't want your onions to burn. A little bit of oregano. You want chili powder. I'm putting a little vegetable bouillon in here. Just a little. Some pepper. I turned the stove down here. A little bit of my cayenne. Not a whole lot, because my family don't like a lot of spicy food. Well, they like spicy food, but my man, he don't want it to be too spicy, because it'll tear up his stomach. Alright. Okay. Ginger. I'm gonna go ahead and put me some garlic. Hold on. You don't want your garlic to burn either, because it'll be bitter tasting. I'm adding a little bit of turmeric, just a little. And finally, garam masala. I turned the heat down because I don't want it to burn. All right, now I'm going to add my okra. Where's my knife? Now I'm adding my okra. Y'all, my okra was still frozen. Tried to thaw it out. Let me turn this up a little bit. This is nice and thick okra. Y'all see that? Now, I may not be done seasoning everything. I say I put about, I don't know, a teaspoon of all my seasonings. Now, I'm gonna add some tomatoes to mine because I like tomatoes. You don't have to, but I want a tomato flavoring. So I'm gonna let this okra, oh my God, okra, this okra cook a little bit. And then I'm gonna add my tomatoes. I'm gonna add some tomato paste. But if you just want it, yeah, that's good. Oh, that's real good. If you just want it like, I guess, a Bhindi style, just with the okra, then, you know, you're done. But I'm a little extra. And I want a little gravy to mine. So, I'm adding my tomatoes. And I'm adding some tomato paste. But y'all, this is pretty much it. This is the Bhindi okra. I mean, the Bhindi Masala. And I believe Bhindi is like okra. I don't know. Somebody from India, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm probably am wrong. But it's an okra masala is what I call it. All right, y'all see that? And y'all, it's seasoned well. Whew, y'all sneeze in my shirt. I'm gonna go ahead and this okra is pretty laid out. I'm gonna go ahead and add my tomatoes. And guys, this is from Walmart, but this is the diced tomato. I don't know if you can see it. I'm adding that in there.
Guys, the diced tomatoes that I used were from Walmart, and they were the roasted kind. It just gives it so much flavor. Not the regular diced tomatoes, but use the roasted,
I had to be extra.
just to give it more flavor.
I want like a gravy.
Okay, guys, now as you can see in my pan, what I was talking about earlier, the oil was just enough. So basically, you're using all that oil to fry your vegetables, to saute your vegetables, and still have that nice kind of like in a restaurant, how the vegetables, like the Chinese food, the Asian food, or excuse me, like certain Indian dishes, how it kind of, you see the little oil at the top of the dish, but it's not like it's not supposed to be a whole lot of oil. You don't want oily food afterwards. But as you can see in the pan, all that oil cooked down. It absorbed in the vegetables. It fried the vegetables. So I just wanted to clarify from what I was talking about earlier, so that you understand. Don't use like a ton of oil, but just enough. Like I said, maybe for this dish I use maybe a half a cup, and it's just to fry your vegetables and absorb all the seasonings we put in, and the vegetables is gonna kind of soak it up a little bit as well. All right.
The tomato paste is there. So it kind of looks like this. I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Okay. Add some more. Okay. Again, I want a gravy to mine. So I added my tomato paste and I added my tomatoes. Now, y'all, we gonna have to put some more seasoning in here. So we're gonna add some more garam masala. And I'm gonna add a little bit more cayenne. I'm gonna add some more shawarma. A little more coriander. And a little bit more chili. I'm gonna also add a little bit of salt. Bear with me. Actually, I can't even reach my darn salt. I'm gonna add a little bit more veggie bouillon. Okay. I wish I had some Greek yogurt, some plain Greek yogurt. I make some naan, but we got our rice, so we'll be all right. Now I'm gonna add some more water to this. Now, I'm gonna taste this. Mmm, that's good. Now to take away a little bit of that acidity, I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar, just a little. Okay. Stir that around. Because we added the tomatoes and we added the tomato paste.
That smells really good.
Jeremiah, the longer y'all cut up there, the longer you're going to be on your punishment. Got that? Y'all, my boys is on a punishment. I don't play in this house. So forgive me. Now, guys, if I was cooking for other people and not my family, I would not use the same spoon. But because this is for my family, they don't mind me tasting it, using the same spoon. That's better. But if I was cooking for other people, no way in hell I use the same spoon to taste test with. All right, y'all, and this is done. So this is my okra masala. And I guess tomato okra masala. No, okra masala and gravy. We'll say that. But this is perfectly seasoned. And this is gonna be really good. So I'm gonna take this off. And the rice is gonna be done here shortly. Oh yeah. This is real good. So I'm gonna set that to the side. And I'm gonna clean up and I'll be right back as soon as this rice is done. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Let me just show you this rice. I just took it out of the oven. All right. So your rice gonna look like this. It's well seasoned. Okay. See that? I'm just mixing together. And it could have stayed in a little bit longer. And yes, I did add a little bit too much water. But this is how your rice should look. I could have left it in a little bit longer, but I'm starving. So here we go. right. It's well seasoned. So I'm gonna plate some up. What you need my keys for? You don't need my keys.
Oh, yeah.
Give me my keys. Put my keys back. Wash your hands when you done. So y'all, I'm gonna plate up this food.
Get the little ones.
Hey everybody. Okra masala over rice. Okay guys, I'm back. It's time to eat. So, ooh, excuse me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. And again, this ends my cooking video, dinner for my family. And we are having rice and bhindi with gravy, or okra masala with gravy. All right, guys, have a good evening.